You're locked in with the Innovators. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. What's going on? We locked in with the Innovators YouTube. You already know I got the best interviews right here, man. I got my guy, Wavy Kamp Fee, back for the second time. What up, bro?
Man, not much, man. Thank you for having me, man, again.
Just to start off, like, how's everything going for you? How's life? How you feeling right now?
Oh, man, life been good, man. I'm feeling good. The team winning, we eating. So, I mean, we got a lot of things coming up. So, man, I'm feeling good right now.
I've seen you grow a lot since our last interview. Followers are up. I'm sure streams is up. You feel me? A lot of more people are tuning into what you got going on. What would you credit that to?
I credit that to, it's a couple things. I credit to the song FeWop.
Yeah.
That'd be the thing, that Him Not Them tape. That song FeWop. And our, basically the promotion I've been doing with Carter Block. Shout out to Bird and everybody at CB. So I believe that's been the real thing, and being on Instagram Live. And I say, and just the promo, just pushing it. That's been like the biggest thing.
Has promotion always been something you've done from the jump, or just different promo now that you've been doing? Like,
yeah, I always did promo from the jump, but the promo now is different. So like now that I've connected with Bird, the promo is just different. I mean, for a while we was looking around trying to find it and where it was at, and I got as far as I could. That's why I got with him, and then he put what he got together, and then we, found some other outlets, and even though they tried to keep us out of them, and it's been blossoming.
What you mean they tried to keep you out of it?
Man, they've been trying to keep us out the little loop of everything that's been going on. I feel like they treat me like I'm the supervillain of the Bay, and they don't, because we done made some moves outside of the Bay, and they don't too much like it because they pretty much not included in it.
I can't knock you for making moves outside the Bay, because, you feel me, that's what's going to separate a nigga and help him out, you feel me, because you can't always just rely on what you got going here, you feel me, to boost your shit. But the super villain of the Bay, though, that's really how you feel?
I feel like I'm the super villain
Why
of the Bay.
you feel like that?
I feel like that because I feel like they've taken things, and people done spread rumors and taking things the wrong way. With this rapping thing, I'm like people from other states. I'm competitive with it. I take it as a competition. So when you talk to me and you ask me my opinion, I'm gonna speak my opinion, and I'm gonna tell you that. And it's not coming from any type of hatred or because I'm jealous or anything like that. It's just my opinion, just like an athlete. If you go to the gym, you know what I'm saying, you're at 2-4, you know what I mean, you walk in there, everybody think they the best. It's not just, everybody not just gonna sloop this one dude, everybody gonna think they the best. Everybody gonna size everybody up when they picking their teams. I mean, that's how it go.
Yeah.
With the rap game, it's a competition too. But I feel like a lot of times they try to take the street stuff when it comes to competition in the rap and try to pull it in there when they shouldn't.
Yeah. No, I agree with you on that, though, you feel me? The streets, it's like the streets of the music, like, it's like at what, like, it go together, but at some point you gotta be like, nah, that's not. Competition is healthy, you feel me? Everybody do want to be the best, like you said, but just because you don't think somebody good or they not that the best, it don't mean you gotta take it to the streets. That's a nigga opinion.
Yeah.
A nigga might not feel that I'm a good interviewer. I don't give a fuck. Like, that's your opinion.
That's your opinion. I'm still going.
But I ain't gonna tell a nigga to come see me about that. Like, you feel me? I'm gonna just be like, hey, to each his own type shit. You feel me?
It's been like, we've been trying to make connections and talk to certain people and do certain things, and you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they took us kind of like how they put it was like we was like the YMCA, like Bird, like everybody at CBE was the YMCA. You know what I mean? And it took me being on the Instagram Live, and even though it's other CBE affiliates and people on there, and they joking and they making comments, you know what I mean? As me being an artist on CBE, I had to step up for myself and say, man, I don't think anybody work can match up with Him Not Them, and I still stand on that now for this whole year. I don't think anybody's project in the Bay Area, Northern California, from the top to the bottom, can mess with that tape right now. And that's how I stood, and ever since then, people have been taking it, the wrong way. But hey, competition, right?
And what are they saying that they feel that you should be like humble about it, or what is the reaction you getting back?
The reaction at first was, who is this dude? Well, what's this? What's this? And it's like, COVID, we was doing the thing before COVID, and that's when we kind of hooked up. And I was making a big push then. I had things coming, but, COVID slowed some things down. But it was like, who is this guy? What is this? What is he doing? Boom, boom, boom. And it's like, go listen to the work. Y'all, instead of listening to the work, they tried to go just judge because I'm not aligned with certain people instead of going to listen to the work. Then they go listen to the work and then they become a fan. And that's all I want people to do is, I'm not hating on this person or saying I'm better than this person or being that. I feel like I am personally. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of artists that are good in the Bay Area in Northern California. It's a bunch of artists that are good, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I stand out and I'm different. And as they should too, you know what I mean? And all I'm telling people to do is go look at the work instead of just looking at us as being haters. And because I'm, putting some competition into the Bay Area shit, you know what I mean? Just feel it. Y'all should be happy. There's something different going on. Instead, I'm not trying to cause no beef, no street shit, nobody dying in the streets. I'm just trying to cause people to come with the music. That's been my thing I said. Where's the music? We give credit to a lot of people, but they still don't have songs. Where's the music at? Mm-hmm. And you know what I mean? And they like, where's the song at? FeWop. Then they're like, okay, you right.
Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. You right on that. Where's the music? Because you feel me? A lot of times, street cred is more glorified than records or whatever your reputation. You feel me? Because some people don't have to drop songs, but they still like consider popping. You feel me? But like you said, if you ain't dropping what makes you popping as an artist is dropping records.
With the music game, everything else is nice. There's no disrespect to nobody and what they doing. Everything else is nice. It's cool. But when it come down to it, where's the music? Where that song like D-Lo got, where it's everybody knows.
Yeah.
Where that's at.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Where that? If you want that spot, you want to be solidified, you gotta have one of them.
Yeah, no, straight up. Do you feel like it's hard to have that song to even to create multiple? You feel me? Songs that niggas will fuck with for
it's hard.
20 years.
That's part of the game though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then if you make it a Bay Area hit, you got outside the Bay Area. And if you go outside and you bring it back, you're gonna win. Now you've solidified yourself in Bay Area history.
Something you had said earlier on that kind of stuck with me though, but you talked about how you stepped outside the Bay to build a couple connections. Even with me, like I'm living in LA, like you feel me? So I'm not in the Bay Area as much as I could be, but like of course I stepped out the Bay to make a lot of connections I made. You feel me? But at the same time, it's kind of funny to me that niggas were trying to knock you for that. In a sense, I guess, but niggas, it's funny, bro, because when I first started, niggas used to knock me because they used to be like, people in LA used to be like, you only interview Bay Area people. Mm-hmm. And I was like, that's all I know. But then I started meeting more people. Of course, you kind of branched out and shit, but like, you can't knock a nigga for going outside of his region, outside of his comfort zone to build some connections. Because that's how the fuck how you really supposed to touch them soils if you don't know nobody there, you trying to spread your shit out there. You gotta go there and rub elbows with niggas.
Yep, like in the South, they could drive 4 to 1 hour. They in a whole other state. That's
Easily.
two
Easily.
different
That's
states
facts.
streaming you. We gotta drive hella far.
Nigga, you 5 hours in the same state, bro. Really, like if you talk about driving from San Diego all the way up to Humboldt and shit, nigga, that's probably gonna be a good 10 hours, mm-hmm. And that could be longer. You feel me? But like, that's how big California is. Our shit is split up in NorCal and SoCal. You feel me? Like, even for a NorCal rapper to have a buzz in SoCal, you gonna have to go out there.
You gotta go out there.
Some people might know your shit, but like, LA be having their own music scene too. That might not always be tapped in what's going on out here, mm-hmm. And vice versa. But I respect that shit though, bro. Keep spreading your wings and trying to lock in like with whoever that you feel can help you push your shit, whether they from the Bay or not.
Cause the Bay could blow people up. We do all the time. We blow other people up all the time. They songs and their music, yeah. And it's like if you're not in there, you know, in their little club or you're not part of their little group, it's like if you on the outside of it, they don't like it. So then you don't get the support. But it's like I don't have nothing against them. They don't even know me. Shouldn't have nothing against me. Shouldn't have nothing against what we doing, man. We just trying to make the Bay shine in a different light.
Yeah. No, that's true too though, because there's been situations where people have wanted me to align and I guess play nice. But to me, like, I always say this, the artist comes first, you feel me? Whether they're on a label, they got a distribution deal, whatever the case may be, I'm always going to side with the artist because that's the person that face is being put out there. So there's been times in the past where artists have said things about, like, labels or distribution companies, and the companies that hit me up like, hey, can we take that part out? And it's like, nah, because what I'm going to look like to the artist,
Yeah.
that's the one that, you feel me, at the end of the day, that's their truth. I'm not going to fuck with that, you feel me? I can't fuck with that. But yeah, I know the Bay, bro, I ain't going to say the Bay is clicky. Everywhere, a lot of things are clicky. Like, I'm in a frat, that shit clicky.
Yeah.
On the inside,
Definitely.
you feel me? So you can only imagine how the music industry is, you feel me? Like, how does a nigga, like, for real, like, how do you deal with some shit like that, though? Because that's everywhere, you feel me? And a lot of times, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of times with the music shit, with life in general, sometimes you gotta put a smile on your face and go be around some niggas you probably wouldn't really be around just because you need to show face, or you might need to make some connections, you feel me? How do you handle that?
I do it all the time. Like it doesn't bother me. I understand the aspect of the game. You know, I look at it like, you feel me? I've been an athlete most of my life. You feel me? So I look at it like as an aspect of as a basketball game. It's nothing. It's competition. It's just like basketball. You feel me? You got to make your way through the AAU, through being a little kid, to the high school, to the college, to the pros. You know, it's a whole ladder. So the way I look at it and I deal with it is I deal with the people. I don't have nothing against them. You know what I'm saying? You might not have liked this. Okay, well, try this. Try this. Even when people drop comments on, when my stuff gets dropped on pages, I leave in the comments if they comment. Oh, you didn't like that one? Okay, well, check out my page. You know, you might like this, somebody like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to smile and deal with the people, you know that, because I have to. Business is business.
Yeah.
That's what people don't understand is I'm on business. Business is business. If we got to do something for business, then we going to make it happen. The other bullshit, that can go, but we need to handle business. And a lot of people be stuck in their feelings and not handling business.
Nah, that's facts though, cause nigga gotta handle this business for sure. And at the end of the day, when you're doing business, you feel me? It's not all about being friends. And I think that's something that people never really realize. But like, sometimes it's hard to be. To me, my whole mindset has been, don't be best friends with everybody, because at the end of the day, nigga, this is what you do for your bills, bro. You can't be best friends with every rapper, you feel me? Like, it's just not gonna happen that way. Like, I tell niggas all the time, if you got into this shit to be best friends with your favorite rapper, this the wrong thing, bro. You shouldn't do it, because that you don't know what position that can put you in, type shit.
Yep.
You feel me?
It's a business.
Yeah. Nah, I fuck with it for sure. As far as like the new music, like what can you tell me about that? I know you got the Him Not Them project. Like, what was the process for you to make this project? Like, it's 12 songs. Like, did you make 30? You made 20? Like, what was the breakdown for that?
It was a bunch. I made a bunch more songs. Really, I hit the road. It was really around COVID time, like towards the middle end, and I hit the road and I was gone. And I was on the road the whole time, moving, writing the songs, putting it together, writing the songs. And then when I come back, I go hit the studio and I lay them down. And then I came with a boatload of songs and I had an idea and I gave it all to Bird, and I let Bird pick out the songs, which songs to use, what order to put them in. For me, I came up with a cover, and then we put it all together. But basically the motivation was behind it was how I was feeling from some of the stuff that was being said on live, how things I was going through, like trapping wise and dealing with friends and money and aspects and seeing things change.
Yeah.
And so you know, that's why it sounded like that, because that was really written in the road. That was really written in mostly Houston and like Louisiana, Mississippi. That was done out there, feeling off vibes, leaving out the club out there and dealing situations.
Yeah. What was that time like for you, like being in the South and shit? You liked it?
It was cool, yeah. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go back.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go back. I like it. White beater shorts all day.
Yeah.
You feel me? Some slides. You cool.
I feel like Bay Area people mesh very well in the South. Like, I don't know about you. Like, my family, a lot of people from the Bay, though, they families is from the South.
Same here, yep.
Yeah.
Yep, so I went down there, and it was cool. They took me in. Feel me? It's been lovely. They supporting me now. That's why certain situations is, for me, how they are right now, and I got certain things lined up for the future because of connections and stuff going outside.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, be like that. You can't, like... it's funny that, like, I feel like the Bay is one of those places people feel like, oh... The Bay is a place people be like, oh, he didn't get famous in the Bay. But it's like, if he got famous, he making money. It doesn't matter where he got famous at. But I will say this. If you do get popping somewhere else, the Bay will fuck with you, though. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, it just is. Niggas gonna fuck with you. If you got the juice, niggas gonna fuck with you regardless.
You got the juice, they gonna fuck with you.
Nah, for sure. As far as like the music videos and whatnot, I see you dropped the Silence and Lambs freestyle, like, you've been dropping. Was it important for you to start your own YouTube? Like, I see you got your own YouTube cracking. Like,
yeah, it was very important to get my own YouTube so I could see the numbers, analytics, see everything working. That's what I do. I read a lot of the analytics, see what's working, what's not working, what people like. And I use a lot of older stuff to really tell, get in front of people, and then really tell what work, what don't work.
Yeah. I see for the project also that like it's through GT Digital. Like, what's up with that?
So that's because I'm with Carter Block, with Bird and Carter Block. So they partnered up with GT Digital. Yep. So that's what we putting it out through. But in the future, it's gonna change.
Okay, for sure. We'll see. We can be on the lookout for that too. I'm big on that. Like when people drop records, I like to see like who is distributed through and like what's the breakdown on that. And I really let you know if somebody, like, when I look at that, I'm like, okay, Fee got his shit together, you feel me? Fee making money off his shit. Sometimes you see like, bro don't got his
First I was doing the United Masters, and through me, then I'm like, nah, I gotta get to this next level.
Yeah.
I gotta get to the next level.
At what point, like, how do you know, like, mentally, like, what's the conversation you're having with yourself?
Mentally, keep making them mad. That's all I do. Keep making them mad. I feel like the Joker right now. Just keep making them mad. Keep making them mad. Some people laughing, and they like, okay, yeah, I see you. But there's some people that's bad. It's just keep making them mad. Keep coming out with good music. Keep demonstrating what's supposed to be done and how it's supposed to be done. I'm not beefing with nobody. I'm not dissing nobody. I'm coming out with good music. It's for everybody. I mean, it's just keep making them mad.
Yeah.
Keep working.
Can we expect another project coming soon? Like, what's coming soon?
So, yeah, it's going to be another project. So, like, I got a video I just shot for Champagne from off the album.
Yeah.
Then I probably got one more I'm going to shoot from off of there. Everybody keep asking for it. The new project, I got a bunch of songs already ready. I'm always recording and writing stuff. We really about to go to check it out with take this trip down to Houston in January and figure it out, because this FeWop is pushing out there, so we might be on this FeWop for a little bit. But as far as new work, I got new work ready and lined up. It's just we waiting to make this move before we come brand new. Yeah,
I see you just dropped the FeWop video shot by Visuals by Kyle. That's my guy.
Shout out to him.
I know you had to get that video done.
I had to get that done. That was really one of the things. Once the song kind of blew up on the Instagram and the TikTok with the reels and the videos, and on Instagram Live, and I called people live, I knew the next thing was a video. So I came up with the video from Vampire Brooklyn. It was around Halloween time. I'm like, man, it should work. Yeah. So I came up with a Vampire in Brooklyn type theme, you feel me? I went and grabbed Frisco Philly B and Say You Saucy, and tried to mix in dancing with the comedians, and I grabbed Tooch and her and the models and Kimura, and just, try to make it look a little bit different than the usual.
Nah, for sure. Nah, I rock with that for sure. The video definitely was tight. I was checking it out earlier. I was like, okay, I like how the video is. But I think it is smart what you doing. Like shit, you bringing in you making people gotta tune in.
You gotta watch me.
Whether they like it or they don't like it. I do think that's one of the secrets to the music game. You feel me? Because like you said, everybody not gonna like you. Everybody not gonna love what you're doing. But like you gonna bring in some core people that fuck with you. But no, I think that's tight. Are you into Halloween and shit, or like vampires and shit, or that just?
Yeah, I'm into Halloween. I like super villains mostly anyway. Cause that's one of the gifts my daughter got me for Christmas. She got me she really into Disney, so she got me a Disney T-shirt with all the villains on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the super villains. I never was a superhero type of person.
Nah. Nah, that's tight though. Nah, I fuck with it. I'm glad to see like all the shit that you doing and shit and the way you moving. What's something that you've been able to like apply to the music industry that you say you learned in the streets?
Stay on your grind, and you know what I'm saying, and the network. Really, that's what the music game is, and the street game is networking. You trying to get outside of build yourself in the bay to get outside the bay to boom, boom, boom. But if you have a network outside, use it. You know, make use of your resources too. That's one of the things, you know, some of the best people, some of the best hustlers in the street and people in the street do. They make use of their resources and the people they have around them. You know what I mean? You could run everything yourself, but you feel me? Why not be a general and have a bunch of soldiers? You know what I'm saying? Have your soldiers on point and everybody be at one instead of just being by yourself.
Yeah. Why do you feel like people like to do shit by themselves?
I feel like a lot of people don't trust people. A lot of people feel people gonna burn them and they don't trust people. So with situations, they like to do it themselves or like to be secretive and stuff like that. Like they don't like to share. But in certain situations where I can understand it, where people, you know, have been put in situations to where they've been treated a certain way because they have shared before, and now they get to a certain point, and now it's like people got their hands out, and it's like, but remember when I was down there, you didn't want to. But it's just like you got to be selective with who you choose to deal with, and if you are selective with who you choose to deal with, then you know what I mean, you got to deal with the consequences on the end. But that don't mean shut down listening from everybody. You should take a listen to everybody and see, because then how you know what's really the best option? You could get mad because you picked this option over here when really you had 10 options you should have listened to, but you picked this one because you know this option.
Yeah.
But these other options was better, even though you didn't know them, and they would have came through for you.
Yeah.
So it's just be open, but be selective.
Yeah. Now, and that is true. I feel like comfortability is a big thing too. People want to be comfortable. So like, if you know this person, you're more comfortable with them, but like, you can know a nigga your whole life. You don't really know what his intentions are. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But I always think it's crazy how you can meet a random person. They can have the most pure energy, wanting to help you,
give you the most game ever.
Don't know this motherfucker from nowhere, and they just want to see you win. Like, shit be crazy for sure.
It's crazy.
But nah, I understand that, and I fuck with what you're saying for sure. Outside of the music, like what you been up to?
So outside of music, we've been doing a lot of community stuff, especially for
that. Let's talk about the community service you've been on.
Community service I've been on lately. So like during COVID, we were handing out, everybody at Carter Block, we were handing out food in the East. We're handing out food boxes. Box food was doing that for a while until COVID ended, and then we stopped doing stuff for a minute, and then I just did something we all did something for Christmas for everybody. What I did was a toy drive. I gave away toys. I got a billboard put up in downtown Oakland.
I seen that.
And I got had a toy drive where I gave away free toys to kids. You just had to pull up, grab a toy. You could have brought your kid or came yourself, and then I had Selski come and give away free burgers for people, so you get free food and you get a free toy.
Yeah.
And then after that, on Christmas, I went and I took a family a catered dinner. I had we had like a little lottery where we did it on a live, and the number came up, and we picked a family, and the family won. And I took a dinner to them yesterday on Christmas for them to eat.
What made you want to help the community? 'Cause I mean, I love it. You feel me? I grew up on community service myself. Like it's the way it should be. And I told you that off the camera. Like that's really the way it should be. But like, what made you want to do that? Because you don't have to do it. You feel me? You could have just been with your family, been in the house, ate your dinner, chilled out. Nobody would have, you feel me, said it. But what made you want to take the initiative to get out there and help somebody else?
I always been doing stuff like that, even before the music. From, you know what I'm saying, I think it really started from playing baseball and sports like at Greenman and playing AAU basketball. And, you know, how the parents used to bring the snacks afterwards and bring, you know what I'm saying, and because that used to help during the tournaments, you know, especially after the games. And then I've always been like that. I mean, even when I used to coach basketball, I used to coach AAU basketball and high school basketball around here in the Bay Area for a minute and give back to kids and train kids. So it's always been something I've done, but now it's just on a different aspect now as being an artist.
Yeah, I fuck with it. I feel like, man, keep doing that, keep pushing the community forward. Shit, that I told you, I'll tell you on camera too, but that shit, to me, inspires more people to do that shit too. You feel me? Just by seeing someone else do it, they're like, fuck it, let me do the same thing, which is good. You feel me? That's some that shit. Everybody should help their community. That's something that I think the black community needs more of. Like we gotta help each other out. You feel me? Lifting as we climb. But yeah, I rock with that. What producers you been rocking with lately?
What producers? I don't even want to say their name because then they gonna go grab the beats. That's how I'm into that. I ain't gonna say their names. Then they gonna go hit them and try to get to them beats. So I ain't gonna say their name.
Nah, I feel
I ain't gonna listen.
Gotta keep. Sometimes you gotta keep your shit to yourself.
You gotta keep some stuff up your sleeve.
Nah, for sure. How you feel about Oakland music scene right now? Like the music that came out of Oakland this year.
It was some cool stuff that came out, you know. I don't want nobody to take that no way. It was some cool stuff that came out. I mean, we could do better. I mean, I feel like we missing out right now on a lot of stuff right now. We missing out. Like, we kind of like behind a little bit as far as the Bay Area. I feel like there are other pieces of the Bay Area that are kind of like a little further ahead of us. You know what I mean? And we kind of need to catch up a little bit.
What you mean? Like, elaborate on that.
Like certain different parts of the Bay Area, they have artists that are in different situations and getting seen in a certain different types of light. And like, I feel like in Oakland specifically, we haven't got that person yet for us. Yeah. Yet. Like, I feel like what I'm doing and with Rap-A-Lot and Rap-A-Lot West is bringing that light, but you know what I'm saying, it's other artists that can get some light like that too, but we need to like have it established. Like back in the day, like you had Richie Rich, you had Too Short, you had multiple different artists. There are guys that are doing good, but it's like I feel we should be leading the pack. Yeah. And no disrespect nobody, but I just feel like we should be leading the pack. That's just a town in me.
Do you feel like as from like people need more help from like distribution companies, like label, like you think that's something that could be worked like like on their own? Like what you think? I feel like
me personally, because I believe I'm a studio rat. You know, it's certain people that are studio rats, like even going down to shout out to Fab when he had his Sunday sessions. Yeah. You know, there's certain people you would see in there every Sunday grinding, trying to get on a song, whether it was beats, singing, rapping, male, female, they in there working, pushing. And I feel like you got some people who have the light that are more laid back and like they're not really taking advantage of it. And some of these people with this light that are not taking advantage of it, they need to team up with some of these studio raps, not saying it like that, but you feel me, like a gym rat, studio rats that are in here working, like grinding, like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the difference. Like even, you feel me, here at Slapwagon, it's numerous of people like Don DeVille and other artists I could shout out, like Real and other people that I could bring up, Heavy Money. Like it's people that really be grinding in the studio and they just don't be getting, they just ain't got that light that everybody else got. So I think if we can mesh the two, like get some of these people and mix it up, then it would be great. Like that's one thing I learned from messing with Matt God Debo. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
You feel me? And everybody over there. You feel me? Like he brought people into the studio during COVID, like from all different aspects. You feel me? Of the Bay Area and walks of life, and had everybody in there mixing and blending and making music, and the shit was fire. You get what I'm saying? And it's like he showed me like, damn, okay, this is how it should look. And it can look that way, but we just got to get it right because it's people like, you feel me, shout out to Hubba. He got good ass music, you feel me? But it's just like nobody done turn that light to him.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. I mean, you right. It do gotta be more outlets for people to be able to get that light shined on them. You feel me? Because if it's only like, I don't even want to say 4 labels, because like the major labels out here, you feel me? It's like you chosen few people that get the opportunity. Like it got to be more outlets for people to get that shine on.
Cause then it's like, what do y'all want? Because it's like the people that are making these selections, like what you want. You want the gangster, you want the street rap. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, is that going to sell? And that's my whole opinion on it. That's why I went, you feel me, and messing with Rap-A-Lot West, you feel me, and doing this, because it's like, man, they done mess with Scarface, Drake, okay, and they got Finesse 2 times right now. Shit, I'm trying to get something like that. I'm not trying to play around and be doing this for a hobby. I'm trying to get some bread. And if that's what I got to do and that's where I got to be to get some bread, then that's what I'm going to do, because they give me a lot of insight, having conversations with them. And shout out to Lil D, you feel me, and everybody down there in Compton, you feel me, and everybody in Houston, Rap-A-Lot, you know. And I mean, I talk to him all the time, and he tell me, boom, boom, dude, you feel me, move a little bit like this, move like this. Then I talk to Bird, you know what I'm saying, move like this, do like this. So it's like, man, we got to look at the bigger aspect. We got to get up out of here, bro. We got to get the South to start liking our shit. We got to get them to start fucking with us. We blow them up. Every time they come out here, we blowing them up. What about us?
That's real shit. Nah, that's smart though. I ain't gonna lie. And like I said, a lot of us Bay niggas got Southern roots.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's real shit.
That's like going home. Just call it we migrating home.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you on that shit for sure. What can the people expect coming out new from you?
Man, like I said, I got videos coming out. I got what else? I got videos. I got more songs. I got tapes coming out. I got clothes. I got my own toys.
Oh shit!
That I got.
How did that come about?
The toy, this came about. Man, I put it together. Contact some people. Well, first I'm gonna give a shout out to the guy who created, you feel me, my whole logo. This is my shark right here, my logo. You feel me? Art Factory Images, Jay West, shout out to him, you feel me? And this is my clothing brand, My V. This is an actual jacket that we coming out with, my clothing brand.
Shit.
So I put the jacket on him, and I ran into some people that knew how to make it happen with the dolls. I got some dolls, gave some away for a tour drive. I'm gonna have some for sale. And I just been moving. Actually, this one for you, man.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean? I've been giving them away, you know. And
I fuck with this.
This
is raw.
like that. Yeah.
It's hella raw. What even like goes through a nigga mind and say he want to make some toys?
Well, see, when I was doing the reels and the song was out, I had kids. You feel me? Shout out to Sean. You feel me? Shout out to DJ. You feel me? Shout out to Waylon, you feel me, and other people, you feel me, kids sending me videos of their kids singing You Know How I Get in the car, naturally on their own. Not me asking, reaching out and asking. This is just natural on their own, sending it because of them listening to it, they kids catching on it. You Know How I Get. Everybody been catching on to it. So they send me videos, and I'm like, I gotta do something for the kids because the kids like it too. That's why I have an edited version and I have an explicit version. You feel me? We're trying to get into video games, as much stuff as we can, because it's something you can use for team sporting events, all that type of stuff. I've been trying to get the DJ Shark, man. Come on, man. We need one time at the Warriors thing, man, or at the Niners thing, somebody.
No, straight up. Shit. Nah, I feel that for sure. This shit raw, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Appreciate that.
I like it a lot, and it's unique, and it's different. I ain't never seen nobody do this. Especially in the Bay.
We try to be different.
It's different though, but it's tight though. I fuck with it. I appreciate you for letting me have this. But I think that's dope. I'm liking this, like what you got going for yourself right now. You said new music coming soon. A lot of big things on the rise soon. I'm happy to see that for sure. Is there anything you want to discuss while I got you here?
Yeah. I just want to let everybody know, everybody at CBE, we love everybody. We don't hate nobody. We not haters. You feel me? Anything that I say has been from me, not from Bird. For me, my personal opinion, you know what I'm saying, it's not been out of disrespect, but it's out of, I want some competition. I'm trying to battle. I'm trying to make it happen. Where the music at? Because I'm coming with it. If they think FeWop is the only one, trust me, it's not the only one. If you haven't heard Him Not Them tape, you sleeping on it. But understand that FeWop isn't the only one. We got about 2 tapes loaded. But, you know what I'm saying? Let's have fun with this. Let's blow this Bay Area. Like, let's blow the Bay Area. Let's blow Oakland back up, man. Let's have fun. Y'all want to do features? Hit me. Let's work. I'm not standoffish. You know what I'm saying? DJs. Can I get a FeWop spin? They spinning me out of state. They calling for shows. They calling Rapper Out West. They calling D for shows. Can I get some spins? Like, we love y'all. Like, come on, man. I'm trying to win for everybody.
Man, we gotta tap in for sure. And I ain't gonna lie, I was seeing that record. You know how I get on my gram too, though. I ain't gonna lie, that shit stuck in my head too, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, come on, man. We love y'all.
Hell yeah, shit. I appreciate you pulling back up. I love everything that you got going. Y'all tap in. Give them your Instagram so they know where to follow you at one more time.
Hey, follow me at Wavy Kamp Fee. You feel me? Instagram, YouTube. You feel me? All that, man. You know how I get, man. You already know.
Hell yeah. Wavy Kamp Fee in the building. Oakland in the building. I appreciate you pulling up.
Man. Appreciate it, man.
You're locked in with the Innovators. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell.